Okay, so I wanted to show a couple of things real quickly, and one of them is about Statcrunch. So I'm trying to do a weird recording session here, so hopefully this works out okay. So one of them is about Statcrunch, and you were supposed to have purchased Statcrunch at statcrunch.com. Okay, and this should be at the top right hand corner, which I'll show you in a minute. There should be a spot for you to register. And what you're going to want is a 6-month trial or 6-month subscription, or however they call it. And it should be $14.99. Okay, so that's what you're after, and I'll show you that in just a second. And then once you get into it, I'm going to make the first Statcrunch assignment, which will look something like this. It's Introduction to the Statcrunch project. You have to get Statcrunch, create an account. That's number 1. And then number 2 says log in and go to the home page. Actually, before you log in, you'll want to complete the current survey on the home page, okay, before you actually get too far into doing it. And then you'll want to go through and do the things that the Intro to Statcrunch project tells you to do. So you need to purchase it. You need to create an account. Make sure to write down your username and password. The username, I believe, is an email address, but a lot of times people use different passwords, so you'll want to make sure you've got that. And then you'll want to do the intro project, which basically consists of take the survey on the front. The one they have going right now I saw was about COVID. I'll show that in a second. And then you'll also basically want to go through, browse the site, and find out this, and you're going to end up seeing all the stuff that's there and then describing the site. Now, you were already supposed to have purchased this, so I'm expecting that you've already got it and you've already created an account. If you haven't, then you're a little behind the curve and you need to catch up. So what I'm going to say is this project, I'm only going to give a week on it because there's no math involved. You're just getting access, getting on the program, and going to the site and looking around and then describing the site. And you have to answer the questions that are on the project that I'm going to upload into D2L. Okay, so make sure you can do that. But other than that, should be pretty easy, I'm hoping. So let me get out of this one, and I'm going to open up a different share screen and show you what Statcrunch looks like. Okay, so here's the actual Statcrunch. Oops, sorry. Here's the actual Statcrunch website, and you can see what I was saying. Up here in the top right-hand corner is the sign in or register. Okay, you can look through here on the front page and see data sets and interactive stuff and all kinds of surveys and stuff like that. The survey I was talking about, if you scroll down, you'll see this COVID-19 impact survey. That's their current survey. They gather lots of data, okay, from lots of people, and in particular college students. And so they want to know what you're doing, okay? What's your age, what's your gender, what's your college classification for this past year relative to COVID-19. And they're just looking for, is there any kind of impact on your life? And most people have some kind of impact from COVID-19, right? So I want you to fill out their survey, because that's how we get some of the lovely data sets that we're going to use, is by other people have filled out their surveys. So I want you guys to do the same for them. So we'll do our civic duty, so to speak. And then in this top right-hand corner is this sign in or register bit. And if you have not yet done so, you'll want to register. So as you come in, if you've already got an account, you'll just use your username and password right here. And then once you've got it, you'll sign in. But if you need to register, go down to the bottom of this little box here, the blue thing that says register, click on that. And then you're looking for purchase a bundle. for $15. But that's not it. Hang on, sorry. Students, I'm sorry, that's the problem. I was under instructors, that's the issue. So under students, you'll want to click on students. You'll see 6 months for $14.99. And that's what you're going to want to do and purchase. Now, if you somehow have already purchased an access code for Statcrunch from some other site, hopefully it's a legitimate access code. But if you got it from, like, say, a bookstore or something like that, you can redeem your access code right here in the middle. But if not, you'll need a 6 months subscription. I don't recommend the 12-month because you're going to hopefully pass this class in one and be done. And then here's the information. You just say, yes, I accept the privacy policy. And then you're going to have to fill in the information. Do you already have a Pearson Education account? Most of you probably don't, but you might if you've taken other dual credit classes or college classes before now. So answer that. I'm going to say no. And then there, it's going to say, here's create a login. Okay. And then once you've done that, the next step basically is, they're not going to let me go forward because I haven't put in my information, but the next step is basically putting in a credit card information. Okay. So you're going to do that. You're going to purchase, and then you're going to be able to do the project that I want you to do. So awesome. And that's about it. I'm going to post this so that you can see all about Statcrunch. Thanks.